Howdy folks, welcome to episode 31. Today we're going to do some more work on the base, and I think the first thing I want to start with here is let's find the piece taker aparter, the multi-tool, and we'll grab some charges. Do I have charges for it? Am I out of charges? Wow, I guess I need to make some more. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I need to make some more. So let me go to the constructor here and we'll grab some parts wherever they are. There we go. Okay, so we'll make some multi-charge parts and there we go. Okay, so we'll get this thing reloaded. No, I don't need to reload it. Okay, so I've got a bunch of pumpkins here and I'm going to do that, which, you know, is cringeworthy, but you don't get anything back for it. But what we've got is we finally got a bunch of tomato sprouts made. Here we go. We have tomato sprouts. So we're going to put on our tomato sprouts because that's what we were short of. We got like a fridge full of pumpkins now because we had so many rows of them. If you see here in this fridge, this is all the stuff. So yeah, we've got 4 tomatoes and then we got a zillion pumpkins. So we need a huge supply of tomatoes in order to even out with our pumpkins. So I'll take this side too, since we've got 24 of them. And we'll get these put on the rows here. And I can probably do this. Will it let me do this? Yes. There we go. Okay. There. So now we've got our tomatoes going, and that's pretty cool. And I've got to do some other additions here, some cleanup and everything. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And if you notice, all of these are flat. And if we go down to the first floor, let's go down to the first floor, and we'll take a look at, you can see how plain this is, and then let's take a look at the first floor. And what we've got here is they're all rounded off, and so I need to add the 3 on these pillars and 2 on these pillars and everything to basically round off all these pillars so that they do that all the way up to the roof. And I don't think I'm going to have enough blocks to finish that today, but I can at least get some of it done. And let's see, and ignore Hurley, she's our camera over here in case we need it. And so yeah, so what I wanted to do was get, first of all, I think I need to set up our symmetry axes. So we'll get a block here and we'll set up our symmetry axes. So this one's going to be over here, and this one is going to be here, and let me double check on that one and make sure it's actually in the center, because that would be not cool if it was not in the center. Okay, so what we want is we want these blocks here, and we want to put them like this. So we're going to do this and this and this and this, and we're going to do those columns like that, and I got that on both sides, good. And then we're going to do this column like this, so it makes it nice and pretty, and there we go. And I should probably double check, but I think the integrity should be fine. Yeah, okay, good. It is solid all the way up because those go all the way into the ground. Good. So we can, yeah, that's awesome. Okay, good. Those will go all the way into the ground, and I might want to double check those on the bottom, because if you see here, it doesn't look like it's going all the way in, and this one doesn't either. So actually, let's turn this off for a second, and we'll go down to the first floor, and we'll see what is up with that. So let's go down the elevator, and we'll check this out. So our integrity over here was missing on some of these blocks. Where are they? It's not showing on these, is it? Okay, there's some over here that are not coming through for some reason. Like this one here. Okay, so if I break this block and then replace it, okay, now it's gonna put the integrity back. That's great. Okay, that's what I wanted. And we can put that one there. And we need to break this block. I'm not sure why these aren't solid here, but they aren't. So it's weird. Okay, and this one here. And yeah, I'm not going to screw around with that right now because I think this should be sufficient on that. And we'll double check the rest of these on this floor. And it's hard to tell with the shadows. It's gotta suck for people that are red-green colorblind where they can't tell the bright green from the bright magenta. I don't know if anybody is that bad on red and green or if it's the more subtle shades of yellow. But yeah, because there's a lot of people that are red-green. Okay, so here's the ones I was looking for. And we'll take these out and put that in. Because, yeah, we don't want to be putting large columns of stuff on top of one that is not secure. Okay, so we'll get this. Come on. There we go. Alright, and I think that's all of them. Let's see. That's where I started, isn't it? Okay. So we'll turn this off, and we'll go back up to the second floor and see how it looks now. Whoops, wrong elevator. There we go. And I hate that you can't see. Oh, it's not the block. Okay. It is just me. Here we go. Oh, good. The sun's coming up, too. Nice. Okay. So, let's double check and make sure that our integrity is going to work. Okay, good. We have all of our stuff there. We have all of our integrity over here. And we have it over here. Good. Okay, and so I'm going to need 80 blocks for each floor for these. And I'm going to need another 330 times 4, 120. So I'm going to need 200 blocks per floor. And I have to do 2 through A is 10 and star is 11. So 10 floors. So I'm going to need 2,000 blocks, and I have, over here, I have 800. Great. So I'm going to actually need to go do some mining, probably go just take out that Promethium deposit and get get a bunch of crushed rock while I'm doing that. But I'm going to do these first, I think, and do some more of these first and see how far I can get and see how it looks, make sure it's what I wanted to do. And am I doing this on the right axis? Okay. Right? It's always important to know before you start, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, and so these are going to go across this way. Like this. And the other thing I'm going to need to do soon is paint, and I don't think they're going to add a paint tool by the time I get, or any changes to the paint system by the time I get to there. There was some mention on the forum about an Alpha 3.0 update, and so I'm kind of wanting to get this done before they end up changing things that require a world reset, and because I don't want to have to rebuild this base in a new world. And yeah, I don't want to start over in a new world with this base yet, so I'd like to get it to a stage that I would call complete, and so that I can send out a blueprint on it. And let's turn this off because it's distracting. But yeah, I'd like to get this to where I can put a blueprint out so that other people can use the base and all that stuff. And so I'm going to get all of these columns added in on the rest of the floors, at least as far as I can, and I will be back in just a minute. Okay guys, we're back, and I ran out on the 5th floor a lot quicker than I expected because I must have calculated wrong. I think I'm doing 300 per floor because each of these columns is 10, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40, plus 30 and 60 is 100, and the other side is 200, and then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So yeah, 280 per floor, and what's up with that? 280 per floor, not 200. So yeah, it's a slight miscalculation and stuff. But yeah, so I'm going to need to go get some more promethium. So why don't we go do that, and we'll get some more crushed stone, and we'll get some promethium while we're at it. So we'll grab our, let's see, we'll put the building materials, we can keep them. Let's get our adventure equipment. We'll bring a gun just in case, and we'll bring a drill and charges. And so I think that is all I need right now, and medikit just in case, because you never know. Alright, and we will go down to the first floor and hop in the HV and go grab some promethium. So let me turn on the labels so we can find it. And there's our HV. So we'll go jump in here. There we go. Okay. So let's go hit this deposit. And hopefully we won't have to fight off too much wildlife. I think the blue spider thingies are over here. But other than that, it's just these guys that are harmless. Mostly harmless. Something like that. Alright. And I could even, if I wanted to, I could probably turn on the turret. Let's see. Does it have any ammo? Let's see if it has any ammo. I don't think it does. So we'll just leave it and we'll get going here. And let's see here. We'll get down here. This should be a nice side entrance here, so that should be relatively easy. And come on. Yeah, there's a bug. I'm hitting forward and backward and I'm getting stuck. So I'm not sure what's up with that. And please tell me I put oxygen on this thing. Did I put oxygen? I don't have... Alright, I need to go get oxygen too. So let's do that. Alright. Apparently derp-dee-derp-dee-doo. We'll go get some oxygen real quick before I run out, and some food. Wow, that base casts a big shadow. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to go back and let me grab... This thing has a problem fitting through the door, so we'll go this way. And we'll grab some oxygen, and I'll probably grab some food too. Do I have canned food on me? Nope. Okay. So I will grab some canned food from the fridge, if I can find it, amongst all the lights. Apparently I need to... No! It put me all the way back there. Apparently I need to group those so that I can, yeah, so that I can not have to scroll through a million miles of that stuff. We'll eat some of these pumpkins. Good, I can finish up these pumpkins. That has been driving me nuts, not being able to eat those. Okay, and we'll top off on the oxygen. There we go. Alright, and we'll head back. Come on. There we go. So we'll head back to the promethium deposit over here and see how much of this we can get. And hopefully I can do that before nightfall. There we go. We'll boost over this stuff. And here's our entrance. Okay, and I haven't seen any drones since apparently it's only happening when I'm attacking bases, so that's good. But anyway, what I was saying was there's a bug with the terrain where you get stuck on the terrain and you can't walk, and it's doing it right now. I'm pushing forward and backwards and left and right, and I can't walk. And I don't know if it's because the terrain is too steep right here or what, but it's rather odd, and it's when you're drilling that it happens. Good, I'm getting crushed stone already. So I'm going to need, I think you get two cement blocks, as the Beverly Hills Billies would say, for each crushed stone, and so I need 5 and 6. I probably need 6 times 3, so 1,800. So I probably need about 900 crushed stone. So probably gonna have to make a decent sized hole in this ground in order to do that. So I'm going to take out this Promethium in the process so I can top off my fuel tanks and for the fun of it. And I will get some more crushed stone, and I will meet you guys in just a minute when I'm done. Okay guys, we are back, and I've got this stuff processed, or I've got it drilled out, and I need to get it processed, so we're going to do that. And we'll throw this all in the smelter, and we'll get some of it going in there, and I'm going to split it up amongst the different constructors here. And so I'm going to get all these smelted and made into crushed rock and made into concrete blocks. And I will be back in just a minute. Okay guys, we are back, and I got these many, so with this added together we actually got 2,222 blocks. So yeah, that should be plenty to finish up the rest of the floors. I need to finish up 5 through star, because yeah, that's a number. And so yeah, I'm gonna go do that, and I think that's all the time we're gonna have for today's episode. So I will show you the results in episode 32. And I guess I need to repaint this thing too. But yeah, we will finish up, and I'll show you the results in episode 32. So join me then, and we will see you in episode 32. Later!